1, you're given a list of the vitamins, supplements, and organic compounds required to uncloak the herpes virus. You probably won't have heard of a lot of these compounds and vitamins before, but they can all be found at your local grocery store or health food store and cost about $50 total. You're also given the specific quantities, times, and durations for taking each of the items listed. Some of them you'll take for all 3 weeks. Some of them you only take for the first week. So it's important that you do follow the schedule we've laid out. Part 1 lasts for 10 days. And by the end of it, you will have created the internal reaction needed to unbind the herpes from your cells, thus allowing your immune system to begin its attack. That brings us to part 2 of the program. In this second phase, you're given a second group of vitamins and supplements to work to supercharge your immune system. Again, all of these vitamins and supplements can be found in your local grocery store or health food store and cost about $50 total. And just like in part 1, you're being given a specific schedule to follow, where we will tell you in easy-to-understand steps what, when, and how you need to take your natural treatment protocol every day. Part 2 lasts between 11 and 13 days. And what's cool is that it's actually the easiest part. Think about herpes like a rat in your house or apartment that you're trying to catch. The hard part is getting it to come out from hiding and to walk into your trap. Once you do that, though, disposing of the rat and getting it out of your house forever is extremely easy. It's the same thing here. In part 1, you get your herpes out of hiding. And in part 2, you simply kill the virus and throw it out of your body forever. So given what's inside HSV Eraser, it should be pretty easy to see that there is nothing like this in the world. And that as long as Big Pharma remains a $60 billion per year industry, tragically, there never will be. That is why it is so important to me that I share Dr. Langwin in my program with as many people as possible. This is your one and only chance to completely and permanently eliminate the herpes simplex virus from your body. It's already worked for more than 24,000 people. It's completely natural, completely side effect free, and will cost you a total of $100 max to use. Even more crucially, it will get you your life back so that you never need to feel embarrassed, humiliated, or ashamed again. There are other medications out there, of course, but none of them actually destroys herpes. They just suppress it. Taking Valtrex or any similar drug is a lot like taking aspirin for a fever. In both cases, they may temporarily alleviate the symptoms, but they're not actually what kills the virus. Only your immune system can do that, which is why HSV Eraser is so incredibly powerful. Plus, just like aspirin, taking medications for your herpes have serious and potentially devastating long-term side effects. Do you want to always feel nauseated? Or be balding by the time you're in your early 30s? Or need a kidney transplant when you reach 50? Of course not. And yet if you continue down the path you're on, that's exactly where those medications will leave you. And given all of the above, and the fact that Dr. Langwin and I hold the only known cure for herpes simplex types 1 and 2 in the world, you can probably understand why we're planning to set the retail price of our treatment program at $399. When you think about it, that's actually a pretty incredible bargain, especially when you compare it to spending between $600 and $1,200 per year on medications, a minimum of $6,000 over the coming decade. And that's not to mention the fact that you'll never have to worry about another outbreak again as long as you live, or suffer from the embarrassment and physical discomfort that comes along with it, whether it's up and around the mouth or down there. So really, charging $399 is perhaps even too low. But like I've been saying from the beginning, this is not about making a fortune. We're going to leave that to the greedy, soulless, and heartless pharmaceuticals out there, and we'll let them live with their conscience. No, what this is about is you and your freedom. It's about getting HSV Eraser into the hands of as many women and men as possible so that they and you